All right, this problem, problem 3, gives us a couple companies, and it's basically asking if you understand what operating leverage is, how to calculate it, and what it means. So let's go ahead and calculate it. First of all, the calculation for operating leverage is pretty easy. It's contribution margin divided by net operating income. So for Joe's, it's whoa. What's happening there? All right. For Joe's, it's $500,000 divided by 200,000, which gives us operating leverage of 2.5. And for Sally's, it's 900,000 divided by 300,000, which gives us a degree of operating leverage of 3. So 2.5 for Joe, 3 for Sally. So what these numbers mean is for any percentage increase or decrease in our cells, this is a factor that will predict how much our income will increase or decrease. So in the case of both of these, if we say 2.5 degree of operating leverage for Joe, and I think it was Sally had a 3, and we're going to have a 25% increase in sales, what percentage does that increase our operating net income, or operating income? So 2.5 times 25% is 63%, and 3 times 25% is 75%. So what that means is Joe's operating or net income, oh gosh, I'm getting tired. Operating income will go up 63%, and Sally's will go up 75%. All right, so just refresh my memory. So Joe's was 200 and Sally's was 300. So for Joe, 200,000 times, and here's how we figure it out. It's 1.63. Okay, so 200,000 times 1.63. That's how you add 63% to the number you already started with, and that gives us 325,000. And for Sally, it was 300 times 1.75. So that's how we increase the 300,000 by 75%, and that is 525,000. So assume sales are going to increase 25%. What will the new projected income for each company? Well, there's the projected income for Joe. There's the projected income for Sally. So that's how we do it. This is what it means. What does operating leverage measure? It measures how responsive a company's operating income is to its change in sales volume. So the lowest possible degree of operating leverage is 1, and that's a company that has no fixed costs. These companies, right, one was 2.5 and one was 3 because they have fixed costs. So the more fixed costs a company has, the higher the degree of operating leverage. And we saw that with Sally, right? Sally had more fixed costs, 600 versus 300. So Sally had a higher degree of operating leverage. And so when sales are increasing, that's great. We're going to see a bigger increase, right? We're going to see a bigger jump, and that's what we saw with Sally, right? Sally's went up 75%, the other one only went up 63%. But there's a downside. If sales decrease, Sally's is going to drop faster because she has a higher degree of operating leverage.